So the VZ55 has been hit with a nerf hammer as well. This was, let's be honest, long overdue. There was no reason for it to have a 2-second interclip reload with a sub 20-second reload. It just was a bit too good. So what did they do to the VZ55? Well, they nerfed the reload time between shots so that it is now 2.5 seconds, which honestly makes it a lot nicer because there was sometimes just there's no avoiding that second shot, especially if you're close range. Even if you had a very, very fast tank to get out of the way of it, there was no avoiding that second shot. Like, if the first shot goes into you, especially if it tracked you, that's it, you're dead. Like, if you're low health. The thing is, this tank is very, very good, even after the nerfs. The gun reload time also got nerfed, so it is now 25 seconds. That is up 3 seconds from the 22 seconds it was originally. And also, the aim time got nerfed as well. So it is now a 3-second aiming time. So honestly, the aiming time shouldn't really make any difference. And the biggest thing that's going to probably affect it is that intro clip. But let's go and play some games and see what this thing is all about. Okay, so we are on Lakeville. I don't have all my mods installed because I just copied over the mods that were from the last patch, and there's just a patch today that came out. So I do not have every single mod installed right now. But we got the main ones. We got Marks of Excellence. As you can see, it has gone up a lot. Gone down a lot. I mean, it's gone up for me, but gone down overall. So it went down from like 4.8-ish all the way down to now 4.5 or 4.4, I think it is. Okay. I mean, so far that seems fine. Like with the intro clip. You don't really notice too much of a difference. Hello, Mr. Conqueror. We do have a few people behind us, which is good. Let's see if I can get maybe a shot into this conch. Very nice. Again, you can kind of feel the, the reload time. Yes, it would have been very, very quick to dish out that alpha, but at the same time, it doesn't really make a difference. Hello, artillery. Very nice to meet you again. Yeah. How I've missed artillery. Let's see if we can now kill this conch if we can. No. Knocked out my commander and gunner. Ah, I have like no health. Wait, how did I lose so much health? I did not even realize we lost that much health. What did we lose all the health to? Okay. There's an FV at the very back that done 500 to us, but I didn't even hear that it like hit me. Okay. Am I like sounds bugged or something? Because I didn't even notice that I got hit. Like, I thought I was still on basically full health. No, I mean, all my sounds are fine. I don't have any mods to change the sounds either. It's weird. What am I going to get back? Oh, I mean, probably the gunner. The gunner's going to be the most important, I guess. Can I get a shot on this 60 TP? Or even this guy as he's running back. That would be good. One into this guy's cupola? Not quite. The arty just fired though, so we can back off. Okay, well, all that we have to really do at the moment is just wait. Once arty's dead, I can maybe play a little bit more freely. I still can't get over the fact that I couldn't even tell that I was getting shot. That 60 TP being there is really, really annoying for us. Because he's going to be a very big issue to try and deal with. Okay, arty just shot. Gun accuracy letting me down a little bit. There we go. That one didn't let me down though. Now we can hopefully back off again. That FE is still peaking. Right, nice. We're now out the way of artillery. What the hell was that FE on? 1000. Yeah. I mean, we rolled for 600, but... Man, I still can't believe that I had like no health and I didn't notice. I'm actually going to go and watch that back, because I want to see. Okay, well, I just looked back at it, and that's because there was no sounds. That just shows you I don't ever look at the like damage indicators unless I hear that I've been hit. I rely so heavily on that I hear that I've been hit, because I know the difference between a bounce and when I've been penned, that all that there was just the enemy shooting, and it just sounds like they missed. There was zero sounds of when I got hit. I'll tell you what, I'm going to go and remove all the mods, and then they'll probably fix it, right? Well, let's hope that this has fixed it. Where did we get to on the marks, by the way? I can't tell. Wait, we done 2.7? How did we do 2.7? Anyway, yes, we won. Look, we're at 91.35%. Marks have gone up loads. I just I just rose from like 87% to 91. Yep. Anyway, let's go and play another game. We've got turbo this time, so we'll see how that goes. You can choose either, to be honest. It doesn't really make that much of a difference. Yeah, sure, like you go a little bit faster with turbo, but then the HP is going to help you with the track health and whatnot. You could even go and remove the vents from this and go with HP turbo stab, but as long as you keep the stab, you're good. Ammunition incomplete. Shut up. Okay, well, we're on Ghost Town now, and obviously we do have turbo, so let's go to the city and see what we can do. It is tier 8s, so it's, you know, not going to be fair for them, no matter what tank I play. I think the nerfs definitely did do their job for this tank. I don't think that they need to really touch it any further, because it already gets pretty lackluster pen. So, yeah. I mean, maybe it doesn't need to go this fast. And probably, you know, tone that down a little bit. But besides that, I think it's fine. E75 and the WZ are there. I don't have the gun depression to really peak this either, which is a little bit annoying. Do I have the gun depression to peak you, T54? Not really. Okay, I can't peak this. I definitely cannot peak this. My cupola's on the wrong side, even though they hit this cupola. Oh, this is insanely annoying. Oh man, I'm just out the game at the moment. I can't do anything. How much gun depression does this get? It feels like I have to expose so much of my tank just to be able to shoot something. Oh well, I'm gonna cross. I take one from this guy maybe. And we give him one in return anyway, so... Don't even know where that went. At least we have my sounds back. Oh, in 7 seconds I'll be able to do something. That's not really how you should peak in your Chief Proto, I'm not gonna lie. Our team is literally all over them, and they didn't even go the other side of the map. This Griller has done nothing this whole game. Kind of feel bad for him. Okay. Maximum damage out of those two. Very nice. I mean, we also received the maximum amount of damage from them, but that's fine. We should be able to push through here. I mean, what we should be able to do is get some shots on anyone at the very back in a second. There's still an STRV that hasn't been spotted, so I don't know. Slightly longer reload. We probably would have hit that second shot in the last patch. But that slightly longer injury clip made it a little bit worse. I'm not sure if the SDRV is still over, or if he's up here or not, on the hill. I mean, we're about to find out. I want to put one into this Jagdpanzer if I can. Please stop going forwards. Thank you. There's the STRV. No one can really shoot him though, apart from me. So... oh, the Gridder might be able to shoot him actually. Let's just keep him spotted. Excuse me. I'm getting very unlucky with some of these shots. Can we get 4K combined? It's not the end of the world, but could have been a lot better. I mean, considering like how the team played it, the enemy team, not really too much more you can do. So, I mean, yeah, it's not bad. Not a bad game. I mean, we still went up in marks. Just shows how much that's changed. That was like, what, 4.2 combined or something? Anyway, time to play our third and final game. As you can see, it's not really changed, to be honest. Yeah, it still plays exactly the same way. It still will just tear you apart. Intraclip change is good, because it's not going to be as devastating if you do get caught out by it. But if you do sit in the open, then you're going to take 2 shots. So, well, for our third and final game, we are on Fisherman's Bay. There is 1 artillery. The rest of that is fine, honestly. We are using HP. Yeah, the rest of this is actually fine. Like, Superkong's kind of annoying to deal with, but it is still manageable. M5Y277, 113, not really problems for us to deal with. Even with like AP rounds, we should still be able to deal with them. We might actually be able to get a free shot into... what the... okay. Yes. Wow, I love this gun so much. Really? This is a very fun and engaging gameplay, isn't it? Ugh. Everyone is now rushing this. Oh my god, why am I so slow in reverse? Is it really always this slow in reverse? I mean, we're just dead here. Jesus, man, alright. Did we not have heavies or something? Wait, we actually didn't have heavies? What? Where was our heavies? Game? What? Why did we get full autoloaders and they got none? Oh, okay, whatever. I mean, we won. I don't know how we won, but we won. So we had a 50B against a 113. We had a T57 against an M5Y. We had a VZ55 against a 277. And a Batchat against an S-Conk. What? And let's be honest, the Batchat done well, so it's fine. But that is that shouldn't happen. Right, anyway, let's take off this. And you have one setup for everything. Wonderful. Can I actually make it so that it's got even more track health? Yes, I can. Wait, what field mods am I even running? Top forward speed. Hit points. Yep. Alright, we're playing one more game. Because that one was just, well, over in like 2 minutes. Right, let's have a little look at the matchmaker. Once again, they've given them an S-Conk and us a Batchat. I guess it's just a running, you know, I guess that's just what you have. Yeah. Because that makes sense according to Wargaming. They also get an extra FV. What? Is there anything else that's really bad? E100 against a Rhino? Oh yeah, that's pretty good. Man, it really is the worst part about this game, is the matchmaker. Oh. Like constant +2 and whatnot. And then you have this, where they just match up tanks, which are just not even close. It's the worst part about the game. I'm going to aim for several decades. Actually, no, I'm not even going to shoot that. It's not really worth shooting. If that was last patch, we would have got an extra shot in. I'm going to load APCR as our next shell. I'd like to try and cross this if I can. Please. Let's just see if I can cross this. Nice. Let's try and get rid of this shell now as well. And that one was never going to really pen. Now we just wait. Artillery's trying to hit us. Set him on fire? Not quite. I mean, to be fair, AP would have been fine there, but I can't predict that he's going to go side on in front of everybody. Oh, hello. Mr. Fosh? Very scary tonk. Please do not do that. I don't have shots on that. Well, I have shots on you, though, if you do that. I mean, the 140 just crossed and didn't spot the Fosh, so I'm guessing the Fosh has gone into this little dip, like corner bit. Which probably means he's reloading. Nice. There's an AMX on the corner now, though. And also the Fosh is back. Let's just aim. Forever. And miss. Very cool. Oh dear. I wonder if this IS-4 is going to go back. It doesn't look like it. Alright, let's go and try and bully this IS-4. Yeah, I mean, whatever. S-Conk. Nice. I mean, this tank still feels insane. Like, to get the damage. You can still farm so much damage from this tank. Like, the injury clip, yes. Like, helps mitigate some of the potential that it'll do. But man, I'm hardly ever going to hit that. I don't really want to take another shot for free. Like, for nothing. We need to be careful with the mid. Don't know if anyone's going to be coming through there. Yeah, that's an FV. Nice. We'll go on the reload straight away. Get our second shell back. Right now, we just need to make sure we don't lose hit points because there's a lot of tanks on the enemy team that are still alive that will do easily half of what I have remaining in one shot. In the case of the FE, he could one-shot me. I don't really see the gorilla pushing, but he could. Oh, the gorilla went all the way back. Interesting. FE might try and shoot might try and poke this to see what's there. I know we have APCR still, but whatever. Perfect. Now I have to turn my attention to this Foch. I'm actually going to have to go back here. Foch? We need to be careful with the gorilla. I'll have to go forwards. Oh, that's some impeccable timing, by the way. Foch just fired. He has like 5-second inch clip. Nice. And that Foch has got lucky twice now. Against me. What health's the gorilla on? I can't even tell. The gorilla crashed. Yeah. Alright, well. Since we actually conserved all our hit points, we can now push forwards. We're never hitting that, we just have to keep moving. Both of them are up here. I have no idea how much health the Manticore has. We just need to go. If I take shots on both, then yeah. I mean, I hope that the Manticore can maybe bounce. If I'm head on, then maybe. Let's also hope that they're both full health. Well, no, I mean the Manticore full health. That's what we need. Mr. Manti! You were not full health, but still. Alright, that's fine. That's a much better game to end it on. That was definitely a much better game to end it on, yes. We only lost 35k as well. It's not even that bad. So, is this tank destroyed? Completely nerfed into the ground? No. Let's be honest, it's fine. It's still the same tank. It just can't do as much. Did the nerfs work? Well, yeah, I think so. They definitely made the tank a lot harder to kind of not play, but a lot harder to just get to grips with, because that intra-clip reload change is a little bit more annoying to deal with, especially if you played the previous version with the 2-second, because there's so many times where you think, okay, I can fire now, and you just can't. It's a little bit interesting in that regard. But I think overall, this tank is now sitting, instead of from like the super competitive, like top tier, S tier kind of tanks, it's now just competitive. And it sits more in line with something like I would say like an E5. Because it definitely has its drawbacks with how the premium rounds are. Like 306 premium is not really enough sometimes. As bad as that sounds, it's not enough. Especially when you're playing against like Type 5 heavies. If they angle even slightly, you'll just bounce. So I think the drawbacks on that, and considering the gun is a little bit more derpy with that extra aim time, I feel like it's more in line with an E5, and the E5 is a solid vehicle at tier 10. Because the E5 is not a tank that is ultra beginner friendly or anything like that, but it's a solid vehicle and super nice once you learn how to play it. And I think this tank plays a little bit more like it, because if you just YOLO in, do your 2 shots of damage and then die, that's what a lot of people are going to do in this tank. But if you know how to play it, mwah, beautiful. And now it just, I mean, it used to be that the best players, if they knew how to play it, and they did, would do insane amounts of damage. And now it's a little bit less. I think it worked. Good job, Wargaming. But please fix your matchmaker, because that thing is broken.